Okay, folks, we're back. I'm still working on this dungeon. There still is plenty of monsters in here to mess with us. And yes, I had to go AFK and died, and all my stuff splattered everywhere, but I think I've recovered it all. And I'm putting this gold up top because we're short on that. What I'm after here, though, is trying to see if we can't get to a... Oh, let's let that super zombie die. I just want to see him... Nope. Let's just let him eat the toast. Come eat the potatoes, man. That's what we need. Wow, so many. It's actually quite difficult to find all of the spawners in this thing. I don't know what kind of dungeon this is, but it's giving me grief. If you guys know of a way to actually find the spawners without having to actually run in the room and realize there's like 10 of them, let me know. I'm certainly interested in that. Looks like they're spawning from above me still, to be honest. Oh, yep, I would agree. Let's get this guy out of here and patch this thing back up. And let's put our cobble back to 3 for right now. So I need to go around more and keep staring. And let's take all of it. Look at all the liquid XP we're getting too. It's incredible. Somehow I think I've lost a couple of these things. But yeah, I'm working on it. We'll get through with all of this. I want to make sure we keep... Oh, there's another one. Okay. And I don't know what I did with the last one yet. Might still be buried down here somewhere. Oh, there was one inside of there. Perfect. Now we know. And what I'm kind of after here is trying to see if we can't see where all the mobs are. That's really the big piece here. Let's see, we do need some torches here so we can see what's going on. Prevent stuff from spawning down there if we can. Apparently I need to be able to go around a little bit. Oh, look at that. They can come into there. That's probably less than ideal. Wonder if that's... Yeah, that's going to wash my torches away. Hang on. Let's fix that problem up right now. I can go put the torches back up then. Too many zombies to get rid of. Let's put this guy here to suck up all the loot. We might as well collect the loot, right guys? Those Thaumcraft pages are pretty invaluable as well. To be fair. So I have no idea how far I'm fighting with this stuff. But we're going to keep working at it. Let's see if I can work my way back down here. And see exactly what we got going on. So the next piece I want to do is like right there. Nope. Holy cow. Well, that doesn't work so well. Let's let the zombies keep dying, I guess. It makes for a particularly interesting means to an end here. Why is that flowing that way? There another... Oh, look at that. I'll be darned. That's not quite what I had in mind. I wanted it to flow this way. And we'll put that guy there. So that way as people walk... Look at that! Craziness! We got another zombie spawner up and about here somewhere. I gotta figure out how to get to. Oh. And apparently... some craziness with these guys too. I can't get over how brutal this dungeon is. It's just this side of ridiculous. Are we getting any cool toys out of this? Oh, nether quartz, that one we want to hang on to. So let me, here. Hey, I got a jelly. That's what I needed, just to get the lava thing. So we want to make sure we put all this good stuff aside for later. Okay. And apparently I'm restocking torches very quickly. But I want to keep seeing if we... Oh, no. That's bad. That's really bad. Get out of here. Yep. Really bad. Ah, come on. Did I put some of the things that get my gear back on the side? I did. We're going to need a pick and a sword. And I don't really care for that particular sword. So what I want to do here... We got a normal pick. Let's quickly make another force sword. Do I got any force ingots left? I do. I want some damage on there. And I want some speed. Actually, no, I want all damage. Let's see what we can do here. Oops. I forget what attribute gave us bleeding. Let's put sugar. Maybe, baby. And I need to craft this thing in a hurry. Like so. Put the sword in. Put the sugar, and damage 5 should up the damage of it pretty good. Apparently I can't put sugar onto there. Damage 5. Which one gave bleeding? I don't remember. Bane. Arrow gave bleeding. Let's do that. I can put bleeding onto there. That'll make for a nice sword. Hit them and they bleed. And then we'll put the rest of this stuff away. I've got to hurry up though, because I've only got 5 minutes to recover everything here. If it hasn't already. Let me get some food. Take our sword. Damage 5 and bleeding. That sounds absolutely delightful. And I should be able to run downstairs fast enough here while eating. Now here's the real trick. Seeing if we can recover all the whatever the zombies actually picked up too. That's another problem in and of itself. So I fell in there. What did you get, buddy? Well, you got most of the good stuff. And this guy. Okay, so we can put them two back for right now. And we can put this and this and this away. And that can go into there. Let's put our extra force pick and shovel and all this stuff on the side. So all of these are just extra tools and just in case, man. Fortune needs to stay out. That's an important one. And there we go. Like so. Keeping you there. Now, where is this guy? These guys that killed me. Okay, come on, boys. Let's play. I don't think I got any cobblestone back, sadly. Oh, no, there's some. So now I'm going to actually need one more of these to get my hopper back. There we go. Let's see if we can't plug that in for just a minute. And lower the whole thing down one. We can. Okay. So I'm looking totally around for anything and everything to do with oh, you know what I'm missing is all my armor. One of these zombies must be wearing it. Ha! All my speed armor's gone. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Let's play. Somebody's got my speed armor. I don't know which one of you, but one does. There's some of it. And there's my other sword that I really liked. Let's put that sword back up top. Let's get my armor on just in case. And this particular sword needs to get some force added to it. There we go. Now if I knew where the rest of this was at. Holy cow. That's a lot of material. I would like to know, can we get this thing to go both ways? Oh wow, did that sword just really destroy the... Huh! I did not even know that was possible. Okay, so the swords can actually destroy the hoppers, it looks like, or the zombie picked it up way fast. Come on, baby. Oh, that did exactly what I wanted. Okay. Except, I keep getting stuck up on top. Like so. Let's get back up here. Let's see. That's blocked off. That's deadly right there. How much of this can I take out so I know that I'm dealing with good stuff? Oh, there's a hopper. Okay. We want to make sure we keep recollecting these vacuum hoppers if we can. And that guy's nasty. You know what I think I am missing is my wand. And let's keep putting stuff away for later. We got our creeper spawner in there still to work with. That's a lot of mob killing to be doing. So I'm still looking around for this. Oh, there's a chest over there, huh? So we might want to actually... Yep, blast off, lifesteal, vengeance, exhaust. Let him die and we'll get the last hit, man. You know what I am going to do is I'm going to sit here and craft a chest to go directly above that thing. Seems like free loot, don't it? Here we go. Just let it keep collecting right there for us. Oh, that didn't give me quite enough. Hot diggity. Okay, like so. Put the extra one there. Keep our minimum stone because I don't have enough to replace it yet. And let that thing output to the right. Here we go. Zombie 101. The other thing I could probably do here is put in the iron if we need it. So now I need to figure out where these spawners are hiding. Oh, we had a chest right there, huh? Let's see if we can go get after that. I have no idea how much of this is real and how much is not, by the way. And... ooh. Cave spider, torches, and an extra bucket. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and put that stuff aside. Bottles of enchanting are always nice. An extra bucket should probably go up here. And extra torches go into here. Okay, let's, wow. I still need to figure out where this other stuff is hiding at. Let's put that torch to here. Oh, nope. Don't do that. Okay. Give me the bucket of force back. It's clearly not in a good spot. How do we do here? Okay. So I clearly need something about here. Okay. I'm gonna need the chest behind that, like so. So there's our thing, and then I'm just gonna output it to the chest here. And now I should be able to do like so. And keep working on killing everything. Little by little. Oh, that's another angle. Really wish I knew where all this stuff was at. Heh. There we go. Okay. So if I take that out, that creates a small problem. Let's work on some ceiling headroom here, so I can figure out what's going on. Totally take the iron all with us. Did I get that? Let's put that back to take upstairs. The force can sit inside of here because that's where we will use it. And I need to make my way across this to get to the other chest somewhere. Let's see, can I get the sneak in before... Get away, dude! Trying to bridge build and I got a zombie underneath me. There we go. That's how I do it. Oh wow, look at all this stuff. Yeah, we'll take it all, why not? Why not? It's free materials, huh? Let's make sure. What is that? A speedy spider, huh? Let's leave him be. I can. We might need another chest down here. Because, you know, why not? There we go. Remember, we can take all this back up with our force runs later on. That's why I just want to keep stashing it while we can. Any of the good things we get, or interesting, etc. We may or may not use it, I don't know. I'll leave the sticks here for now. And put the excess torches back up into our pouch. And all of this stuff can go into here. I still don't know where exactly the other stuff is at. Okay, so the other stuff is in. And right now we're going to keep working towards developing or getting into these spawners and getting rid of them. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe we can get up here. Alright, breaking it in, and of course the vacuum pump is down there collecting stuff for us. That's always great to see. Now, what we want to do here, oh, we got the chest. There's a spider down there. No, too high. Let's get that brick a little lower. I've been having issues with the placement stuff, but it's not too big of a deal. Oh, something kind of new dropped. What is that from this spider? It was a speedy spider, I think. Let's get a vacuum pump up here, or a hopper. These vacuum hoppers are kind of like a magnet mode at a remote location, so we can put the stuff down and let it collect items for us. And there it goes. What do we get? Sugar. Interesting. Okay. Let's keep trying here. Oh, collect the chest, while we can. And yes, so what I'm doing here, folks, just in case you haven't figured it out yet, the audio from the live recording actually died. So I'm going to try and narrate what I was saying here as we go along and bring it in. We'll see what happens. But the idea I'm after here is trying to get rid of all these spawners so we can mine the rest of our base and maybe put this territory to use down here. It's just so large and so many mobs spawning, it's incredible. We're going to have to chunk it into sections and slowly work our way backwards. And the reality of what I'm after here is getting that golden, or getting them slimes. And I'll come back down here at some point and show you, but there is a slime chunk in this general vicinity, which makes it kind of nice. So we'll be able to get to that stuff eventually. And I want to keep collecting as we go, and the force, liquid force is killing the mobs. We'll keep working at it. I got a gray spider down there that I want to go check out and see what has for loot. We got all this new stuff. Let's drop some liquid force on him, see if he dies. This one's a pale spider. Interesting. Ooh, diamond boots. Those are nice. We're going to have to save those and heal them up. That'll be a nice set of armor for a boss mob somewhere. Even put them in our bag. And I guarantee you I'd forgot that later. Alright, so I'll let you guys watch and go with the recording as it were. Oh, the zombie popped up the liquid force. I had forgot about that. So we need to be sure to control that because we can get dangerous mobs into here. For sure. And we got some item dancing going on. I see a sword in the zombie flesh, and I'm going after, trying to figure out how to get that to loot and not glitch around, as it were. Take out the force, and it looks like it popped up top. So the force must have been driving the materials one way, it looks like. Perhaps there's a liquid spot I hadn't considered here, or a liquid path, it looks like. And I see another boss zombie down there, so we're going to try and kill him as we can, collecting all the loot as we go from two different hoppers over here. These vacuum hoppers are just awesome for this kind of task. And let's take a peek to see if we can see any more spawners. Punching these bricks guarantees I only do one at a time. And that's kind of fairly important here with all the spiders and mobs and stuff we've got at hand. See if we can get above them to take a look. And we have seen a fair amount of lava inside of this nether fortress roof as we've been digging through it. So one brick at a time is very helpful to do. Let's keep going forward and see what we could see. Still no spawners in vision range. We'll maybe light it up here if we can. Keep on going. Oh, and it looks like we got too high, so we got to back up and get the spider section closed off there. Keep on looking for stuff. And in order to close it off, you kind of want to drag the spiders underneath where we were. You've seen them creep over there. And I can get down here to have another angle of view. Close off another section. Oh, crazy zombie with all kinds of armor and stuff on. Let's keep seeing what we can do. And I want to get... Oh, that's fairly dangerous right there. I want to get that cobblestone under the vacuum hopper there, so when we break it, it doesn't go flying downstairs. And we can recover it fairly easily anyway. We got lots of stuff in there that I want to get. And did we collect the hopper? We did. Okay. Let's get our force wrench out. And collect our chest of loot. Take it all upstairs and let's continue on with the project at hand today. And we'll leave some more torches down here as we go back out. But there's a couple of chests here and hoppers, and we got to put a backwards hopper here to make sure that as we try and collect this hopper, it does not go flying forwards. So we'll put one backwards, and it just creates a reverse suction, as it were, to make sure we collect the stuff. And we need to put a piece of cobble in here so the spider can't come running through that 1x2 opening. Okay. Close that off. And we got another chest here that we could probably suction back out if we wanted. Especially if we force wrench it, it'll just pop straight away up. Kill the spiders, get them all out. And there's a chain chest plate glitch in there. Let's see if we can collect that. Maybe break the block out of the way and get the vacuum hopper to collect it. We got room in the vacuum hopper, so that's not the issue. And maybe we can close it off underneath here and sneak in to finish it. There's a skeleton there, so we got to be careful in that regard. Light it up, and let's go around the other side. Maybe we'll just straight up collect the thing. Oh, the skeleton managed to sneak its way and drop in from the ceiling, so let's make it only too high where we're walking over here. And we're sealed off for next time. We can walk around through here and do more damage. Let's collect their stuff and head back upstairs. Alright, we got all of that. We need to put our hoppers away for safety. Let's collect all the ores right here since I see them. We're always going to need the ores. It's worth it. Fill it back. Oh, we're out of cobble at the moment, so let's just collect stuff and make tracks back upstairs. Anything in our other chest here that needs to come upstairs? Not so much. It can sit there for now. And the iron chest isn't doing us no good down here, so let's take it back upstairs. Put it to use. Oh. Now we got a hole there. Let's get out a piece of cobble to protect ourselves for later. I don't want to walk up here and forget and actually drop it and to my doom for like the 100th time. So up and away. And over here we're going to go ahead and collect our extra sugar cane for now, because I seen we were low on sugar earlier. And we've got our netherwort farm there. Let's go collect that. It's easier to do now. We got that, remember, one piece off camera in the zombie dungeon downstairs earlier. So now we're going to lay out all our chests and just get material where it belongs. And start putting stuff into our sorting system. We have this capability. Now we can go backwards and actually look at our miscellaneous chest during future episodes and make sure we've got everything accounted for. You know, things we haven't. Let's figure out where it should go. Oh, okay. Get the rest of the chests on the floor. This way I guarantee we've gone through everything new and interesting. Let's put all the monster spawners, because we've got quite a few of them now. We've got, from the looks of it here, a blaze, 3 zombies, 2 skeletons, and we've actually found that creeper one earlier. So we want to keep all of these in safety. We could put that to use in a future episode. Okay. Let's actually take this chest upstairs where we have the least chance of getting it blown up, and put it kind of in an out of the way spot for now. Where would be good? How about back here in the corner? Just, it's someplace that it'll sit on its own. We don't really got to worry about it too much and shouldn't run into any issues for the time being. And we need a piece of cobble to fill this back in. Let's see if I got one. The other upgrade you'll notice in this episode running around today is the seeds collection chest has been upgraded to gold. I want to get that to the point where we have all the seeds collected in one spot. We'll see how many we're dealing with. And for some reason the storage chests won't stack anymore, so to deal with that, we're going to create another force pack upgrade for our tools pack and just be able to carry those chests around. They're nice for when we're out mining and things of that nature to have a spot to load in stuff and not require a force wrench to pick it up. So, you know, we're looking at what it costs for the force pack here, the 4 leather and the 4 wool. And just checking through to see. I know I had looted leather earlier. We only had 1 piece. There. And we'll get our 4 wool. Whoops, 1 too many. Scrolling the wrong direction. But now we got it. And 1 force ingot, please. Okay. And if you don't know how to do that trick with getting just 1 or 2 at a time by mousing over it, it's using your center mouse wheel and just scrolling up or down respectively. Put that pack in with the tools in it, and it'll just give us 5 more slots to carry those chests around, or give us more than 5, but the extra 5. And looking at that, we needed 4 more pieces of wood to refill our pack for making chests earlier. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Now, next up is taking that golden chew jelly and converting it to a slime ball. Let's make our lava generator. And I wanted to check to make sure there's nothing else special I could do with golden chew jelly at this point. I wasn't terribly interested in it. So let's make the slime ball and let's get the lava fabricator made up. It takes, and I found the ender pearls that I was missing earlier in the episode. I had them stored in mob drops, and typically that process occurred inside of, or that storage goes into my gems chest typically, because that's where I think of them being, even though they are a mob drop. So we're going to rearrange that. And let's get the other pieces we need. And we got the netherrack. We need some more of those machine blocks. Don't see them, so we're just going to make it up. There might be one around, but we're going to make enough of these different machines over time that we'll use them up. And we got a lava fabricator. So the last thing we're going to need here to go with our lava fabricator is some kind of storage. And I think the open blocks tanks will be the way to go. Let's dedicate some of our remaining obsidian to the cause here, because I don't see any tanks remaining in our miscellaneous storage. And then the other piece we want to bring into place here is the power system. It's time to upgrade it. So we're going to start with the figuring out how much power we have now, and we're going to be upgrading our throttle in the course of the next few episodes here. That's an upcoming project, so let's think about base organization and all of that. And for right now, we'll go up to the gold pipe. We might just as well, because I'm not too sure how much more throttle we're going to get. Perhaps it goes to 2.5 times or better, depending on the throttle we use. So we'll make some kinesis pipe and use that to start powering our lava fabricator and collecting lava for right now. And remember, we could take this collected lava and redirect it into machines to give us obsidian, or we can even take and put some into our smeltery, which we'll get into in a little bit here, if there's time this episode. And I'm just kind of staring at the whole layout here, realizing that we've got some work to do to organize things efficiently. Let's actually dig out the floor and try and run the pipe down further, the power pipe further, because I don't know where to put our lava tank yet, or a lava generation. I kind of would like to put it next to the forced fuel, but that doesn't quite fit in there at the moment, so we might have to rearrange stuff. But that's okay. That's all part of this, name of the game in Minecraft is, better organization. You start with what you can, and as you can expand and control more and contain it, you do it. So now, we do actually got to build the open block tanks here. And I decided to go with 12 because, 6 of them, because we got just enough materials to use up and eliminate out of our storage right now. And I'm looking for a spot to place these. I don't quite know where at the moment. We're going to have to do a wholesale base reorganization with the force fuel and all of that later on. But for now, let's get some of the basic reorganization done. I want to move the force infuser and our assembly table in that and put our golden kinesis pipe to use here. And we might just as well remove our signboard for now and put our storage in to there. Just enough to get us started. And then we're going to look into a way to shut it off, because I think it's entirely possible for the lava fabricator to keep running even though there's no space to store the lava. Not positive on that, but we'll check. And then I need some cobble to fill back in as we overbreak things. We'll work on making the floor of the base and that look nice later on once we get to an organized space that Looks really clean. So we're going to start with just a flat layer here. And in fact, we'll rearrange it a couple of times as we go just to get us started. And we'll get more lava made up and that later on, or as we get tanks, obsidian, and all of that stuff. So I do kind of like the 2 by 2 base and 6 tall. It's kind of a nice layout. Although we might eventually go to 2 by 3 by 3. Just so we get plenty of storage when, as we're not using it. Give it plenty of room to build up. And let's run our power lines. Can we get them underneath here? And run all the way along. We got to break a block here to jump up. And let's dig it out, and I'll let you guys watch for just a second here. And now we've got a spot to put our laser stuff down here and run the kinesis pipe all the way along. And we'll get some more reorganization done later on. I want to break out the stone pipe because I'm not sure that how the reduction works at this stage. And we're going to have to rearrange a lot of this here. But it looks like the power pipe goes further down underneath, so we can rearrange all of that, and I can knock out that one piece of water because we don't particularly need it at the moment. And what I want to do is get down here and replace the power pipe under our force engines. Oops, too low. And send it backwards so it can build up the amount of power we need. And let's fill in the cobblestone just because it makes life easier later on when we're digging. It gives us an extra layer. We might as well make our power pipe go all the way along that low floor level. Gives us space to work with for later. And our junction point will be right there by our lava fabricator. Looks like we might need some more power pipe here, so we will. And we'll work our way back up. Next up, we're getting power to the lava fabricator. Let it start producing and building us up some lava. Now remember, one of the tricks with these tanks here is that it fills up on a plane, it looks like. So in order to get a bucket, we got to fill all tanks with, a bucket first. So that'd be times 6. And then I'd have to put down our assembly table and lasers and all of that. And just to make it cleaner for now, we're going to go ahead and make a bunch more gold pipe. I consider using the stone, but decide that it's just time to upgrade our whole system everywhere. Because before long, I'm going to want to add in a few more force engines for ourselves. With the primary goal in mind that we've got all those spawner cages now, let's make a system that can kill mobs for us. And there's a bunch more power pipe. We've got the gold, we've got the stuff to do it. And I'll show you where we're going to get more resources from in just a moment. Kind of the highlight here for today's episode. And let's get our laser table put back down in the storage chest for it. And it's there and it'll run for us. Still be slow for right now, but we don't need it to be fast at this stage of the game. And let's fill back in the walk space. Always a big fan of that. And we need to rearrange the force infuser, but we don't want to lose the juice and all of that. And the reality is we got another one of those duplicate force infusers. I'll probably just trash that later on. I'm not sure why that happens, but it does, so we'll roll with it for now. And take a look at the video timing here just to make sure we don't run over too much for today's episode because it's getting close. And before we wrap up, let's see how much lava we got. And I'm looking for a spot to put the force infuser right now, but I don't see anything too appealing at the moment. And we're also looking like we could very well run out of force fuel before long, or liquid force if it runs all night producing lava, so I want to make sure we shut that off as we go. And the way I'm going to accomplish that is through the use of gates against these open tank blocks. We'll think through the logic a little later, but I can set up a couple of gates against the force fuel and or lava tanks to set up a shut off so when we don't need power. And perhaps the engine's even shut off with it, I'm not sure. We got to figure out which machines continue to draw power even though they don't need to run. That's always a concern with everything. I do think Mine Factory Reloaded is actually pretty good with the harvester in that. Once it sits full power, it stops. So we might not need this setup in hindsight. But for now, I was kind of testing through theories of how we can shut off the system and if these appropriate gates work. So, and oops, I busted the tank and realized that we have just a little bit of lava in there, not much. And I want to get to the point before we wrap up today's episode that I show you one of the ways I'll be using the lava. And drain it. By putting the tanks on top like that, I can cause it to drain. I consider putting the gate right above the machine. But then I'm not positive which way the gate is reading for fluid, so that will not work. It has to be down low. So this again is all stuff we will have to test the behavior on. And what I'm trying to do here is actually force it to drain so I can get one bucket of lava and test the gate behavior at the same time. And for now, we're just going to connect to the outside tank here and just make sure we have a shut off in place until I'm confident in how we want it to run. And let's see if we can't get a bucket of lava out of here. Oh, no, we need to consider if we want to, how we want to react with the engines too. Well, because I don't know if we can run out. But in hindsight and re-narrating this video and staring at it, I think we're going to not worry about it too much because we should not have power requested. I've already got gates on top of them on the power sending side of the force engines to shut us off as we don't need power. So that should also conserve our fuel. And I realize that the redstone doesn't connect at that level, or it doesn't at least exhibit the connection, so I consider putting the gate up above. And we're not getting quite enough power to our force fuel either, which is one of the problems to work with here. So I've got to add more engines and do a couple things with the power piping to make this truly functional. And we probably need to do the math on what each of these different machines consumes for power. So that way we're producing that a tick and then some. And as we get resources, we have the capability to rearrange things into kind of a nice pattern as we go. So for now, I say let's let the lava run. See if we can't bring these tanks back together and get a bucket of fuel to work with. I realize that we got a percentage of some in each, so it should start appearing here momentarily. And what I really want to do is just get it all into the bottom layer, so maybe we can get a bucket out for now. And I can show you what we want to do. And I decided to get that one out, but then realized that the gate's no longer connected. And I'm going to put a bucket of lava into the smeltery here. So now we got a bucket of free, semi-free lava, because we have our force farm downstairs. And I'm looking at all this armor. What we can do, as I showed you before, we started combining pieces into larger, or until we get to a whole set. I want to figure out a way to auto-craft this. But what I can do with our smeltery controller is put these pieces into here and let them start melting down for a relatively cheap cost. You'll see, I'm going to go back and check for any other pieces we've collected from mob drops. There's the picks there and a whole bunch of these random combined pieces here, or random damage level pieces. We are going to see if we can't figure out a way to auto craft them together at the various damage levels. I don't even care about the enchants at this point. I want the full pieces of armor, because those are what runs inside the smeltery, I believe. We'll have to take a look later on. Maybe you can put the damaged ones straight away in, and that would be an acceptable level. But right now, you'll see me finish the combines here. And keep adding them in. All the full pieces that we can. So I don't really need any of that, and we're up to 29 ingots worth of iron already. That's a pretty solid source for iron. Okay. We still got the golden boots to melt down, and we need some more mob drops to get anything else terribly useful. And we're getting more lava as we go. And you'll see as this melts down, for right now we need, in order to be able to get out the individual ingots, we need an aluminum brass pattern, but right now I can get out a block worth at a time. So as long as there's 9 ingots worth, I can get out the block iron, and that's a pretty solid source for getting metals. You'll see we'll have a little bit of gold and some steel in here from the chain for use later on. Kind of a nice way to do it. And convert the ingots back down, and let's put them away and call the episode there. So, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.